Hi, in this video, we will look at some examples on applying Pythagoras. I have uploaded a video, Pythagoras Explained, so you might also find that one useful. As always, if you find this video helpful, please give me a like and subscribe. Feel free to comment below for any questions or any other topics so that I could make more videos you would benefit from. Let's get started. So, Pythagoras can only be applied to right-angled triangles. The equation you need to know is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. C is always the hypotenuse, that is the longest side in the right angle triangle, and it's always opposite your 90 degrees. A and B are the two shorter sides, and they will always on either side of your 90 degrees. Let's look at some real examples. Question 1. Calculate the length of AC. So you are given the diagram. The first step is to locate where is your AC and what you're looking for. This is my AC. It is, in fact, the longest side that's opposite my 90 degrees. So I know in order to work out length AC, because it's the hypotenuse, therefore I need to use the addition. I have x squared equals 4.2 squared plus 5.6 squared. All you need to do is put your equation into the calculator. Then we have x squared equals 49. Because 49 is x squared, therefore to find the length, we need to square root this answer. So x equals root 49 equals 7 with unit centimeters. Let's have a look at question 2. Very similar. They just turn the triangle around and change the values of all the different lengths. So feel free to pause the video now and have a go at yourself. Let's have a look at this together. First step, locate AC. So here's my AC. It is, in fact, the longest side in my right angle triangle, and it's opposite my 90 degrees, just to double check. Therefore, I would need to use addition to find the longest side. X squared equals 4.8 squared plus 36 squared. Put in the calculator, I have x squared equals 36. Therefore, to find x, I will need to square root my 36, which is 6 centimeters. That's question 2. Next, we have question 3. Calculate the length of AB. So where is my length AB? It's up there. Okay, let's assess our diagram. There are two values given, 6.75 and 17.55. 17.55 is the longest side by looking at the diagram because it's opposite my 90 degrees. Therefore, it must be the longest side. Then x will be one of the shorter side. Therefore, I will need to use a subtraction. To set up my equation, I have x squared plus 6.75 squared equals 17.55 squared. Remember, 17.55 is the longest side because it's the hypotenuse that's opposite my 90 degrees. So the addition of x squared and 6.7 squared give me 17.55 squared. Then we need to transform this equation by rearranging it to make x squared the subject. So I have x squared equals 17.55 squared, take away 6.75 squared. Put in the calculator, I have x squared equals 262.44. One more step, don't forget, because it's x squared, to find the length of AB, which is x, we need to square root this number. So x equals root 262.44. Put in the calculator, we have 16.2 centimeters. Question 4. We have calculate the length of BC and give your answer to 1 decimal place. So the length of BC is here, so I need to locate what we're asked to do. So I labeled it as x, I need to work out, and then look at the diagram and then assess. You were given number 6 and number 14. Number 14 is the side that's opposite 90 degrees. Therefore, this 14 is the longest side, i.e. the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle. Therefore, to set up our equation, we will have x squared plus 6 squared equals 14 squared, i.e. the hypotenuse squared. Rearrange this equation to make x squared the subject. We will have x squared equals 14 squared minus 6 squared. Put in the calculator, we have x squared equals 160. Don't forget very last step of finding the length by square root your answer. We have x equals square root of 160 equals 12.6491164. The question asks you to give your answer to 1 decimal place. I have done a video on rounding, so if you're not sure, do go and check out that one as well. So to keep 1 decimal place, I need to start counting from the right of my decimal point. So 6 is my first decimal place. My cutoff point will be after 6, before 4. Because this number is a 4, I need to round it down, so my final answer is 12.6 with unit centimeters. Question 5. Calculate the length of AD. Okay, give your answer to 3 significant figures. Right, first step, locate what we were asked to do. The length of AD, so it's here. Not so worry, it looks slightly complicated, but actually it's not. All you need to do is reduce your problems. So I know it looks like there are 2 right angle triangles. Let's check. Okay. So in order to work on my length AD, I would need to know the other 2 sides, one of which is given, which is 10 meters. The other, I'm not sure. Okay, so this is the right angle triangle on the right hand side of the diagram. Then I can check the right angle triangle on the left hand side of my diagram. That looks better. So I've got a 19 meters and a 14 meters, and again the same side I'm not sure about. So now you look at the problems on separate right angle triangles. To put that together, this length AC is the key. I don't know the value. In order to set up my equation, I can use a letter Y. You can use any letter you wish. You can use S, T, P, and Q. It doesn't matter. it's just a letter we use to make our calculation easier. Okay, now we can set up our equation by using the triangle on the left-hand side and then the triangle on the right-hand side. By using the triangle on the left-hand side, we have the longest side of 19 meters opposite the 90 degrees here. Therefore, for using Pythagoras, we will have y squared plus 14 squared equals 19 squared. To make y squared the subject, we have y squared equals 19 squared minus 14 squared equals 165. To find the value of y, we have y equals square root of 165 equals 12.8452328. Then we use the right angle triangle on the right hand side. Same principle. Look for the longest side that is opposite the 90 degrees, so that's x we're actually looking for. So the equation by applying Pythagoras will be x squared equals y squared plus 10 squared. Substitute the value of y squared, so we actually got y squared here, which is 165. Doesn't matter you square rooted it, because if you square that number, you're going to get back your 165. So I'm just going to put 165 here because that's the value of my y squared. And then 10 squared is 100. So x squared equals 165 plus 100 equals 265. So the length of AD is x equals square root of 265 equals 16.2788206. Give your answer to 3 significant figures we were asked to do. Again, do check out my video on rounding if you're not sure the difference between decimal places and significant figures. So significant figures, I need to start counting from the first non-zero number, so that's the 1. And then 6 is the second significant figure. Then 2 is my third significant figure. So my cutoff point is after 2 before the 7. Because 7 is greater than 5, therefore I need to round it up. Therefore my final answer for the length AD is 16.3 centimeters. So there you go. We have done 5 different examples on Pythagoras. If this video helped you in any way, please give me a like and subscribe. Comment with questions that I might be able to help you with in future videos. You may want to also check out my other videos, Pythagoras Explained and GCSE Maths Rounding. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.